Criminals will do anything they can to get away. And it's quite funny to watch them panicking and not knowing we're above. At times you just want to wave and say, you know, hi, we're here. We can launch in seconds and search for miles in minutes. That's why we get called to the jobs.
Criminals have always had to look over their shoulder. Now they've got to look up in the air as well.
Police! Taking off.
Police! Following.
Calm down. Go!
Do not kick out. Boss, as quick as you can, please.
Literally every house is now on fire.
Drone's got eyes on the back, and we are recording.
And it's an RTC, 1 male out and running.
Successful arrest. The guy's in custody.
The drone wins again.
Great result.
This job sounds like it's quite a fast developing job, the drugs warrant.
Taking off.
Drone 1 there, just for info, we are in the air. Received over.
All received, mate. There's 3 large American bulldogs, and they've all kept in the rear yard.
2 now. 2 in the rear. There's also a large dog roaming around this gated private drive.
PC's Matt Barnsley and Ross Dudley are monitoring a property that is part of a drugs warrant.
Please open the door now!
Somebody at the back door, not opened yet. Yes, someone out the back door.
Yeah, someone going out the back door.
Mind them dogs, fuck now.
So I've left there.
Yeah.
Jumping. He just chucked something over the back fence.
Description was a bald male with no top on.
Old male, no top on's at the top window now talking to us.
Well, open the door. Then open the door before it gets smashed open. Calm down there, calm down. Well, we're smashing it open it then.
Come open the door!
Yeah, male into the backyard again with another package.
Drone 1, a male again has come back into the garden with holding another package.
Which he's just placed on top of the trampoline. Now he's took it back again.
There's no way you can say that, ever.
Male rear window. Dropped another package out of the window into the rear garden.
Open it.
The male's deposited further items into the back garden as well.
I'm over the property now.
Nobody in this room. Nobody else.
Okay.
It's money.
It's money, isn't it?
It's money.
And there was loads of money went flying over.
So at the minute, what's happening is they're just waiting for the occupant to secure the dogs that are in the rear of the garden and hopefully locate these packages.
Are
you guys happy that they haven't deposited anything else in other locations of the garden over just that one side?
That was what was thrown over the fence from the occupant who exited the property received.
That's all received.
So you've got the officers there.
Yeah, large amount of cash, and then a bag of cannabis, and then some smaller cannabis.
They've found the items that were discarded. They're just seizing them now.
Inside, the residents are questioned.
We do have footage of a male throwing stuff at the windows and stuff like that. So you will have to, I think we'll have to ask you some questions around that.
Officers have seized bags of drugs and cash, including the money thrown from the upstairs window. It comes to £5,000.
Having videoed it, we're able to say 100% that it came from a male in that address that threw the property over into the next door neighbour's garden. Some of it came down like confetti and some of it came into the bushes here. It's like a money tree. Great result.
Brilliant result.
So if anybody had said 28 years ago, zoom forward to 2020, you'll be flying small unmanned aircraft to help catch criminals, to help find people. You know, it was absolute science fiction at that point, but, you know, it's come to a point now where it's kind of science fact. I'm Sergeant Keith Bennett, and I have the privilege of being the lead drone pilot at West Midlands Police drone unit. I joined the police in 1994, so I'm coming up to my 29th year in the police service. Something I always wanted to do, actually, from year dot. I can't remember ever wanting to do anything else. A lot of that came from my dad. So my dad was a cop, and he was kind of my inspiration, my hero that I just wanted to follow. He'd come home and tell me about, you know, all these cool stories. I think my family think I'm a hero.
For drowning, I'll tell the truth. I think they think we're real tech geeks.
Nerds. Nerd, geek is often a word I hear from my family, my sons. They constantly tell me to bore off over Sunday dinner.
Back in the day, when there were a lot more officers out on the ground, you would have the kind of resources to be able to flood an area and search for an offender. We don't have that luxury anymore. Police forces are cut back. So it's more about intelligent use of your officers and getting that drone in the sky. There is a lot of organised crime, a lot of street-level crime, gangs, if you like, within the Midlands, within Birmingham, involved in all sorts of criminal activity.
Lost, are we? His plate's on upside down for a start.
Whether it be down to drug dealing, knife crime, weapons, it can be quite a tricky environment to work in, quite hostile, understandably.
So we get the best drone technology that we can, all the gadgets that we possibly can. But don't be fooled into thinking the criminals won't try and do the same with us.
Oh shit! Can't see. That's sneaky. Can't see.
Yes, brother.
That's mean. That is.
Anything they can use to hide themselves or disguise their tracks, they'll use it.
That's just not fair. Sorry, folks, but there was no way I was doing that blind. That's really pissed me off.
What do you think it's like to sort of police in the West Midlands?
You've got a lot of different people from all different backgrounds. You know, you have the burglary hotspots where you've got lovely houses, and then you've got knife crime hotspots where perhaps, I wouldn't say poverty, but they're definitely more deprived areas. I know there's a stereotype that we're a bit thick, you know. People don't tend to like the accent very much, which is fine. You know, you can think that.
I suppose some of the stereotypes is that we're all Birmingham based, we've all got Birmingham accents, and yet, you know, we cover areas of Tipton, Wolverhampton, the Black Country, we cover Coventry, we sometimes cross borders and help out other forces, but yeah, everybody in the West Midlands has a Birmingham accent apparently. It.
We've got a warrant planned in Smethwick, so I've come in to review the intelligence that we've got and just to familiarise myself just on the layout of the property.
At the West Midlands Police Drone Unit, PC Dean Wainwright is part of the investigation team for an upcoming drugs warrant based on intelligence gathered by one of their drones.
Now this is thermal images from one of our drone wreckers. Looking at this image, the target address is in the middle, is glowing orange, and it looks like some of the heat may be spilling into next door's loft. That would suggest that that is a significant cannabis grower at that location.
Hello, it's West Midland Drones, you okay? Good. Could I put a log on with yourselves, please?
Dean is out with PC Candice Williams.
Sometimes you just haven't got a chance to go to the toilet, and it gets that bad you can actually feel it like trying to come out your eyes. Do you know what I mean?
I wonder where that was going then. I honestly wonder where that was going.
You can feel it well enough and you're like, oh my God.
A lot of things that we find with cannabis factories, the people that are there to look after the plants are sometimes trafficked into the country, so tend to be victims, and the way they pay off their transport into the country and their documents and things like that is to look after the plants, and they are nothing more than a gardener, which is really, really unfortunate. We tend to refer to them as gardeners before we know the circumstances, whether they're doing it because they know it's a criminal act and they're doing it for that purpose, to get gain from it, or whether they're actually victims of crime and are doing it to pay off a debt. So what we'll do is we'll pull up a couple of 100 yards short of the address, a couple of streets away, and then we can fly across so that we don't show out and don't alert anybody to the fact that we're coming. What's that road straight on?
So that is the road. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going down there, we'll go around it. That was close, could have been embarrassing. Drones to car, we're just pulling up at our takeoff point now, and then we'll be launching in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, understood. Just confirm all warrant resources, firing drones are in position.
Because it's a drugs warrant, we're going to go for the quieter and the smaller of the two. Obviously, we want to get eyes on first, so we don't want to put the large aircraft up and make lots of noise and alert people to the fact that we're here.
They are 2 minutes away, so we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
I'll get the map ready. Taking off. 10:48, got ya.
With the drone in the sky,
vehicle's pulling up now.
Candice and Dean will be able to communicate every movement outside the property with the officers on the ground.
Officers out. Let them know there's a dog in the garden next door.
Drone 1, just for awareness, there's a dog in next door's back garden.
To the left as you look at the front aspect of the property.
Police, show yourself! Police!
No movement at any windows.
Officer 30.
Check this door. Door.
We've got some live, Sarge.
Police!
Excellent.
No, it's clear. Everyone else is... Yeah, everywhere else is clear. Bathroom I went into, nobody in.
Officer 30.
Waiting for the secure.
The thing that concerns me is we've got a cannabis factory 1 street away from a school. You can hear all the kids in the background and it's just, people just don't care.
They're literally anywhere now, don't they?
Yeah.
On average, it takes about £20,000 to set up a decent cannabis factory in a 3-bedroom house. But that pales into insignificance when you look at the damage that's left behind. All that has to be put right. And that's usually at the cost of the landlord. As we've entered the property, we've noticed that it looks like the electricity system has been bypassed. A setup like this would suggest that it's more than just a recreational grow, it's more than just personal use, it's organised criminal gang activity. So it impacts on other people's lives. The average amount of plants you'd get in a 3-bedroom house is about 300 to 400 potentially, including the loft. And if you're talking that a street value of each plant is about £1,000, then it's a significant business. It goes in to fund other areas of criminal gangs.
Just remind you that you are under caution, so anything you do say can be used as evidence.
Some of the factories that we've uncovered, there'll be several gardeners there. Then it has been dealt with as modern-day slavery in the past because they're brought into the country with the sole purpose of putting them into a criminal environment to fund the reason why they've been brought over. It is quite a well-organised setup. So we're looking at it's about £30,000 worth of cannabis in this room once it's matured. We've got 3 rooms. There's about 30 plants in each room. So somebody quite skillful has set this up, which shows it is a really well-organised gang. However, we know that at the end of the day that we've taken one out of the game.
If we're really early at the scene and we've got the drone up straight away, the offenders will do one of 2 things. They'll either run until they've completely got away, or they'll jump somewhere and try sort of conceal themselves, hide in a garden, in a bush, under a trampoline or something like that.
A shed is a good one, buried themselves in all the rubbish inside.
Stand up, come on.
I was in the salt bin. You know, the salt that they grit he was in there. And apparently when he opened it up, this lad was just like, yeah, I'm just having a kip, mate. Don't think you are you? Don't think you are having a sleep. Bless him, but yeah, nice try.
We found them hiding under insulation and lagging in the loft space. They'd been there for quite a while, so God knows how itchy they were, but we still managed to find them in the loft.
Police emergency.
Doesn't tell you that. House.
Sorry?
Police in the house.
And who's not meant to be there?
He's asking to come ASAP.
Drone 7, go ahead. Yeah, is this going to be for log 4591, Aston?
Drone officers PC Ross Dudley and Paul Withers have been called to assist in the search of a man thought to be in breach of his license conditions.
So there's a local unit that's at the address. They're saying that this male isn't in the property.
The man is prohibited from visiting this address. If found, he will be going back to prison.
So I think the request for ourselves is to just check the gardens to make sure there's nobody hiding. We'll no doubt get the drone and lift and see what we can find. There's a guy climbing over a fence there now.
Have you got officers in the back garden? It's in the neighbouring road, Dora Road.
Well, because there's someone in the back garden. It looks like he's gone into the back of an address here. He's gone into the back of a house here.
Oh, see this stuff.
One of these two here. So he may well have gone back in here.
I'm just trying to work out where that guy who climbed over the fence, he's gone into the back of an address. The person going over the fences went to the rear of the address that you've just come out the back of, and I haven't seen anyone come back until you guys have come into the garden. Received.
Ross stays on the drone to ensure the man doesn't leave the area. Paul joins the ground search. The man's not been spotted since Ross saw him running through the back garden.
The address that you've all just exited from, before obviously the two bobbies have gone over the fences, that address you've just come out of is where he dipped in behind. He went right to the bottom, not at the door that you came from, but a door further down, and he's dipped in there. I haven't seen him come out.
What's all going on here? In that time when he's disappeared out of sight, maybe he's back in the house. And he's back in there now. Hiding under a bed or in a wardrobe or something, you know what I mean? Not the door.
The drone remains on the back of the property in case the man tries to escape.
There's no footprints on the wall.
How old is he now? I don't know. I'll
So if he's in his 20s, you get in that window, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bud, stand up. Get up. Get up.
I'm up.
All right, put your arms out. All right, step out.
Give me a sec, officer.
You're right.
Yeah.
Got anything on you should know, mate?
Not really, no.
Not really.
I wish.
Lads, he's down here.
Got him? Oh, fucking lads, man.
Mate, you're under arrest for being wanted on a recall. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
Where was he? All right, mate. I haven't searched him yet, so. It would appear that this chap has then made it back into his home address. So we've eventually found him hiding in the address, under the stairs, trying to give officers the slip. So he's been arrested by myself for a recall to prison.
Yeah, you understand I'm under arrest, man. It's nothing new, man. I'm under arrest every day. Going to jail, back to the green. stop cuffs in a minute. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Just leave him in the front if you don't mind, officer, because you know what it is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How about the cigarette one? Come on.
Shut that door. Okay, no problem. See you at the next one, Matt. It's all right. You know what I mean? You cover all the angles, you do everything, and then it's just a case of who gives up first, us or him. So, hopefully, we win again.
Police emergency.
My wife has disappeared out of the house.
Can I take a full description of her to start with?
She's wearing probably a dressing gown.
So basically, we've been asked by the Birmingham West LPU to go over and help with a search for a high-risk missing person. It's a lady with mental health problems. So we're just trying to get there now.
Drone officers Ross Dudley and Richard Gillies are on the late shift.
We need to find her as soon as we can because they think she's in a nighting gown and obviously it's quite cold outside right now.
With incidents where really vulnerable people are involved, it's really vital that the drone is deployed rapidly, especially when it's really cold weather.
Drone 7, we've just come up to the address. We're coming over to the park now.
The drone will be assisting dog handler Wayne Truman, who is already on the ground searching for the missing person. The drone team have been called to expand the search radius.
Hello? Yes, is there anyone else in the park with you? I've got another heat source that's behind you. You came to a three-way split, I believe, and straight ahead there was some heat source there.
Yeah, I just heard it in the bush. That's my next thing to you. I've just heard that in the bush. The dog's all over it. Can you make out what it is?
No, it actually looks like a person laying down. Yeah, there's a person laying down.
5-1 to the drone. Can you direct me in the other way? I can't get through. It's hard to see. It's pitch black down here. How many metres in front of me is she from where I'm pointing there?
In the middle of the night when it's absolutely pitch black and you're on the ground searching vast areas for missing people, the drone just gives us that additional element now with our thermal technology to be able to pinpoint people and actually be able to talk our colleagues in on the ground, knowing that they're watching them from above.
Yeah, the heat source that I've got is if you go back down the path towards the road, turn around back the other way, mate.
Looks like it's a person laying face down.
And with an arm out to the side. So just keep coming down and it's going to be on your right hand side in probably 10 to 15 metres.
Please for the dog!
The dog officer's gone on a search in the park. The dog has tracked in a direction where she's gone and he's actually gone a little bit further than where this person was, but I've called him back because of seeing the heat source.
Hello? Officer, to me quickly as you can, please. This lady's potentially unconscious. She's got a knife in her hand. Quickly as you can, please. Quickly as you can.
Gonna grab the dragon lamp.
Drone 7, my colleague's coming down to you.
Quick!
With the woman still clinging to a knife, officers immediately close in to get her to safety.
She's moving. What's that knife? She's moving.
The dog's tracked to that area.
And then it looked like just a silhouette of a person. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't understand. I was assuming the glass was too long.
Yeah, it's pitch black, so I had to keep him on a really short line.
And she had a knife on her.
Yeah, she's holding a knife in her right hand and a phone in the other hand.
Right, okay.
So I'm not sure she's got injuries yet. I'm going to go back and check.
Ross was the closest one, so I was like, just go.
No, that's fine. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
This is a vast area to search, but the drone and the dog work hand in hand. They work really, really well together. Like I said, on this occasion, it's not someone I wanted to get too close to the dog and put them at risk because they're under a person. So the drones allow me to be able to locate them but keep that distance away so I'm safe and that person's safe.
There are jobs where the drone and the presence of the drone has possibly saved a life. And those are the jobs I'm kind of really proud of.
The temperatures tonight and how cold it is, within half an hour, another hour, with what she's wearing, it could have been worst case scenario, so we're quite lucky.
Would you say that most drone officers need to be a bit nerdy?
If I said you didn't have to be a nerd to be involved in drones or have an interest in drones, I'd probably be lying. I think everyone's got to have a little bit of an interest in technology. That's where I started. I bought my own drone. Off the back of that, that's how I got involved in police drones. You've got to be a nerd to enjoy your drones, haven't you?
Definitely not me, I'm not a nerd.
Chris Turton's the biggest nerd on the department.
He gets enthusiastic about, you know, memory cards or a much bigger lens, or it's got this or it's got that, and we're all like, oh, okay, Chris, bore off.
When I joined West Midlands 5.5 years ago, I'd just come out of being a special for just over 10 years. So I thought I knew, or had an idea of what everything in the police kind of looked like. And then the drones came out of nowhere.
The big one because the rain.
The drone unit was formed to be more efficient at what we do. The last sort of decade, we've seen a significant amount of cuts to the police, public services. We've been asked to do more with less, and there's not many ways you can do that, but drones are one of them. Primarily, people think about the helicopter and how we're saving money of the helicopter, and that is a massive factor in it. You know, we're a 100th of the cost. However, there's also so many cases where we search places and we're able to achieve that search using the 2 officers on the drone unit in 5 minutes that would have taken 10 officers hours.
PCs Carl Edgington and Glenn Smith are halfway through their night shift on the outskirts of Birmingham.
Police emergency.
Hello, love. I've just seen about 10 youths with their face covered approaching a property. They look like they're going to rob the place, love.
Okay.
What's your Victor drones serve with you in about 9 minutes?
You say 9 minutes?
Yes, just coming down the Black Country route now. Remember, the public has seen what appears to be a burglary in progress. On police attendance, it transpires it's a cannabis farm. Looks like it's getting raided by a rival gang.
It is edge of the seat stuff. It can be from missing person at one job, and then you're going to burglary in progress, so you're looking for criminals the next. It's just such a varied role, especially on nights. You were constantly going from one job to another job to another job, and you literally do not have a moment to draw breath. It's that full on.
The gang have fled in different directions. The drone will be used to search for anyone still in the area.
So we've got up to 10 offenders that have made off on foot. There's a load of officers on scene trying to grab as many people as we can basically at the moment. We'll see what we've got when we get there. Get one of the drones up. We can't track 10 people with a drone, we can track a couple at a time. If we can get a containment on with some police officers, and then work within that containment. So if we just start looking around random streets, we've got no chance. It's raining there, who knew? Other than that, we're good. 25-mile-hour winds. Premises is just down there, and they've run that way, a lot of them. Oh. Hello, Sharon. Sonny Glenn from the West Midlands Drones Unit. Can I put a log on for a flight, please? Can I have 30 minutes, normal flight rules, please? Lovely, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Where's the attack premises? Over there, is it?
Third door in on left here.
Or is it? Nothing in that little section there.
They'll obviously come and raided it in vehicles, but I think because police have got here quite quickly and disturbed them, they may not have a chance to get back to the getaway cars. So hopefully there'll be a few of them gone to ground and we can track them down. A big thing we've got with the gangs is a lot of their income streams are drugs. So cannabis farms, a lot of time. So why not just find out where their rivals have got one and go and raid it, get a nickel of their cannabis? Part of our mission is when we get a job like that and we think it's a rival gang going in, try and get there really quickly, because again, we could potentially then not only shut down the one cannabis farm, but then potentially get the other gang as well.
They just make off down the streets, or they actually go in guard and hopping?
About 10 of them.
This is all gang related.
Some of them will probably be farmers and some will be raiders, won't they?
Yeah, there's no thermal from the roof.
Hang on, can I pass your reg? Golf uniform 20 and then back.
Okay, I think I've got somebody here.
Hello. He's hiding, isn't he?
Yeah, he's lying down.
Whiskey Victor, Drone 7, we've got someone in the back garden. It's a male, he's trying to hide in the garden, so it's not going to be a resident or anything.
Yeah, that car
Yeah.
now. Keep going, you must be the front garden.
Yeah, that car, he's in front of your bonnet now, about 20 feet.
Next garden.
Probably
next
walking to your right, mate, to your right.
You're right in front of him.
The rear officer, he is to your 4 o'clock, behind you. You're looking at him, you're looking at him. Yes.
Got him?
You got him? There you go. Good spot, mate.
Yeah. Yep, nice one.
Drone 7, one in custody.
You're under arrest, alright? On suspicion of burglary. Don't have to say anything by your defence if you don't mention one question, something much like law in the court. Anything you do, so maybe giving evidence. You've been running? You've just been running in general?
Lie down in the garden.
All comes together, doesn't it, when it's like that? Yeah, they look like they've all scarpered and all split up. We've got one. That's the cannabis factory and all. Look at the roof, and you compare it to next door, and you've got a thermal glow, 3 spots on the roof and around the chimney area. So that gives us an indication it is a cannabis grow. I don't know if it's just 2 behind us.
Whiskey Victor Drone 7, we've completed our search. Credit to the local bobbies, they were here so quickly. So not only are we going to be able to recover the cannabis farm, but we've got them in custody as well.
Even by criminal standards, that was a very poor hiding place.
They're pretty rubbish, aren't they?
Seventeen minutes. You take a good chunk off that because that's not police speed. Sat nav time.
Left.
Drone officers Dips Patel and Simon Bartley are on the night shift in central Birmingham.
Mate, it took me an hour to get home last night. I don't know what they're doing. But, that's all right. You just cut straight across the front of the police car. Don't you worry about it whatsoever. The sirens are all designed to have different roles. So the one I'm on now, it projects a lot further. People can hear it from further away. People's ears are apparently supposed to pick up.
Whee, there we go. Good work with your eyes, mate. Doesn't know how to drive, mate.
Why did you join the police?
I joined the police because I watched the bill too much as a child. I loved it. Could never see myself sitting in an office all day long and being sort of stuck behind a desk, and I thought the police was the perfect way to go.
We've had reports of a crash where a vehicle has crashed into a telegraph pole. Drivers made off from the scene, he's run off towards a field. Quite worried about the nature of the injuries this driver could potentially have. So we need to try and see if we can get the drone down there and launch and see if we can get any thermal readings from above and try and find them.
We use quite a lot for missing person searches, large open area searches of fields. The thermal technology on it's really good, especially in the winter months at night time. The use of that has beyond belief as to how good it is. Being able to find people, you can have officers searching a field and it could take them 3-4 hours maybe, whereas if we got the drone up and cover quite a large area and be able to pick up a heat source and direct officers in on the ground.
It could be something as simple as them having no insurance or no driving licence, that they could be drunk, could have drugs on them, it could literally be anything.
End of the day, criminal or not, they're still a human being and a person. We don't want them dying in a field from injuries just for something as stupid as no insurance.
Hello Mike, it's Dips from West Midlands Drone Team, you okay? Can I get a look for a drone flight please? We're looking in the field basically.
He's obviously come round the bend too quick, lost control of the car, he's hit a telegraph pole and he's apparently run off down this way, but they just want to make sure he's not climbed over into the field.
Taking off.
Whole field full of horses. If I scroll down, you see a horse there. The things that would catch my attention are the smaller heat sources like that are stationary, that would suggest something smaller lying still. Now I've moved angles, I'm thinking possibly. It's not as big as a horse, but it's person sized. Those are the horses, which are much larger compared to my heat source down there. Now that I've moved angles, I might send an officer in to have a check of that one. Dips.
Oh, you rang?
Do you reckon that looks like someone lying on the side?
It looks like something, my friend. Drop your light on so I can see where you are.
It's difficult on thermal because it doesn't give you detail, it just gives you a rough outline, but that could potentially be somebody lying in like a fetal position on their side. Could be a baby horse lying down, but it's not moving and it's very warm.
First of all, thank you. I can see that you've TA'd on this RTC. Is a dog requested?
Yes, we have picked up a heat source in the field. Alpha Delta unit is the dog team that we used, so there is one on the way over to us now, so we can keep the drone on the heat source we've got in the field and then have the dog come over and just try and see if that is the person that's potentially made off in this vehicle that we are looking for. They could be lying there injured, unable to move or do anything else, so hopefully that sort of gives us a bit of a scope.
So if we go down there, if you can keep me and my oppo in view with the dog ahead of us.
Give you a heads up if there's any of the equine variety heading towards you. Yes. Don't know what it is. It's always better to err on the side of caution than just dismiss it.
Dead ahead from there, that first dog.
Dead ahead, first dog man, stay on that line.
Straight ahead still, because it's still there.
I would say the dog's going to be walking over it in about 10 seconds. Keep on that line.
Right there, whatever it is, the dog's on top of it.
Dog's on top of it now, mate, whatever it is. Sorry, mate. A very large pile of horse poo. It wasn't a person, so that's good news. It would have been nice to have found them just so that they can definitively say they're okay.
We have found a massive steaming pile of horse poo.
Yeah, standing over it.
Well, at least we know the thermal works.
It does. Mighty fine.
From up at 40 metres up, we can find poo. Every day is a school day.
Shit hot.
Yeah.
under arrest, alright? On suspicion of burglary. Don't have to say anything on your defence if you don't mention one question, something which like law in the court. Anything you do, so maybe giving evidence.
Just chuck something over the back fence. It's money, isn't it?
Money.
Hey, no, mate. Please, mate, come on. Vehicle's just almost dragged me down the road.
We have got fire spread from one side of the building to another.
Oh, he's crashed, he's fallen off.
Get it up!
Get out here now!